Are you one of those who every time you walk inside an attractive wine store, you kind of like to browse through all the labels on wine bottles and admire the various designs and kind of try and figure out which one is more attractive than the other, and therefore base your purchase decisions on the basis of how the labels look? So I curated today some labels that I personally find are very attractive to look at. They are unusual, they are creative, and they're eye-catching. Probably are one of those who care of not just what's inside the bottle, but also what's on top of the bottle. So here are some of my favorite labels of wines that I picked for you today. I mean, there are many, but here are a few that I really wanted to show you today. So let's start from here. Let's look at the Matthias Rose, the most widely and popular selling rosé from Portugal, right? And what is lovely about this bottle is where we're used to seeing these traditional shapes of wine bottles, this kind of shape stands apart, isn't it? And it's just so nice and clear. So if I had to sort of use one word to describe the look of this label and this bottle, I would say sensuous, right? Because that to me is what it looks like, just sensuous and full of flavor and juice and vibrancy. So that's there. And let's take a look at this one. So this is the chocolate block from South Africa. What I really love about this label is just how clean it is. And just the word chocolate block is just so attractive, isn't it? I mean, to me, it's sort of nostalgia. It takes me back to years when chocolate wasn't so forbidden. There's no way this wine's not going to be yummy, right? When it has a name like chocolate block. And after nostalgia, we have something really royal for you. This is Raymond Winery from Napa Valley, an incredibly iconic winery with some really award-winning wines. It's a velvet label. Have you ever seen one before? And you know, it's got different ones for different grape varieties. So this is the Cabernet Sauvignon in a red, and then they have a blue, and then they have a black, and you know, for different grape varieties. So I find this is very fascinating, and again, so unique. I don't think I've seen anything like it anywhere else. So the emotion this one evokes in me is one of royalty, because royalty is velvet. And what do we have here? It's so clean, but the rest of it is this amazing crocodile with these sparkling ruby eyes. And to me, there's only one word I can think of, and that is powerful. I mean, it's just captivatingly powerful, isn't it? So this, my friends, is Buena Vista, part of the Sonal Holland Master Select, and this is from Sonoma Valley in California, and this wine is called Revenge. And it's called Revenge because the founder, Agustin Harasti, tragically died in an accident where he fell in a river and was attacked by a crocodile. So this one is obviously made in memory of that tragic incident, but also by way of taking revenge against this terrible crocodile who ate Agustin. And from Sonoma, we're traveling back to India. And what do we have here? It's Junoon. Now, what I love about this is just how minimalist it is. The word Junoon means passion, but just the way also it's written, it's so clean. And to me, the word that strikes me about this label, there is no label, actually. There isn't one. And this one is just sort of gold embossed, foiled, but basically it's kind of within the glass and there is nothing there to feel. And just the way it kind of sparkles through this jet black glass is classy and sophisticated, personified. And lastly, we have the Chapoutier. But why did I pick this label? Well, what is fascinating about this is all of Chapoutier labels have Braille on them. Chapoutier was among the first early producers in the world of wine to introduce the Braille system on the labels. So to me, the one emotion that this evokes is that this is just so thoughtful, right? And so unique. That's my selection. Tell us in your comments if you think labels of wine bottles is something that kind of lures you. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, Sonal Holland Wine TV on YouTube, please do that right away, because we're trying to bring you a whole world of wines in a way for you to enjoy. So until then, take care and cheers.